You know what time it is, the Euros are almost here, so it's time for a Euro prediction. Now for the people that are new, I like to have a bit of fun, you know? There's no point in predicting the same thing as everybody else or to predict that the favorite is always going to win. Because in these European tournaments, in these international tournaments, it's never going to be that case. So that's what I'm going to be doing as well. It might be a bit controversial for some, but let's dive into it. I think that Germany has a lot of quality. You know, even though they had this spell where they seem to be in a huge crisis, the last two games were actually very good against France and against the Netherlands. So I'm predicting that they will get first within this group. The only thing is Germany in the past couple years have always disappointed massively on tournaments like these. So you never really know. They could be out as well. Second will be for me Hungary. I think they're a very good side. They haven't lost a single game since September 2022. And they've also played some decent sides within that. Most of the teams and the countries that they played weren't that great. But they've beaten Serbia twice. They've beaten Turkey once as well. Switzerland has a lot of quality. I think particularly down the spine, in goalkeeping, central defense and in midfield. But I don't really know where they're going to score the goals from. So Switzerland will be 3 for me and Scotland 4. It's not much to say about Scotland. They're just not that great. Alright, Group B, which some might say is the group of death. Spain, Croatia, Italy and Albania. Now I think Spain will be the best side in this group and I'm predicting them to get first. They've also been unbeaten since March 2023. They lost against Scotland, who I'm predicting 4th in Group A. Croatia, I usually predict to do quite bad in tournaments, and they've always done very well. So you would think that I'm learning from my mistakes, but no, I'm gonna pick Italy second, because I think they've got quite a young and exciting squad. Even though they didn't qualify for the last World Cup, who knows? You know, second place finish might be in there. Croatia did take it very far into the World Cup. They still have a lot of those players on their side, a lot of experience, and yeah, they're good. They're good, but this is a tough group, you know? And Albania, you know, even they have nothing to lose. Albania has nothing to lose, and that might be their biggest asset. You know, everybody will predict them to become 4th, so who knows, they might even win this group. Okay, Group C is possibly one of the worst groups, I think, in this tournament. England should be number 1. If they aren't number 1 in this, then they've done something massively wrong. It will probably be Denmark, in my opinion, who will be second. I think they just have the quality to be better than Serbia and Slovenia. Serbia is just, to me, like on paper, they're a good side. And they should be getting quite far. They could reach the quarterfinals, for example. But somehow on the pitch, it just doesn't click. Slovenia, they did recently win against Portugal. But Portugal was missing some key players. So let's have a bit of fun. Slovenia 3, Serbia 4. Group D is, in my opinion, also another group of death. Because I think you got like 3 very good sides in there. You got the Netherlands, Austria, France and Poland. France, I think, will be getting first. I don't think anybody's beating France within this group. Then it's between the Netherlands and Austria for me. Obviously, I'm from the Netherlands. We are always skeptic about our country performing well. Although I do think most people will expect the Netherlands to get second within this group. I don't know. Because I think Austria has such a good side. They're in great form as well. Austria only barely lost against Belgium. They won 6-1 against Turkey recently too. I don't know. I think Austria is a very good side. You know, so I don't think we can underestimate them. But then again, the Netherlands has also had quite a good record leading up to this tournament. Yeah, I'm gonna do something crazier, which most people probably wouldn't do. But I'm gonna pick Austria second, Netherlands third, Poland 4th. Alright, Group E, we got Belgium, Slovakia, Romania and Ukraine. Now let's start off with Belgium, because Belgium has been unbeaten since the World Cup in Qatar. They have a lot of quality. They're not the same side as the Golden Generation. They're also missing Courtois, which I think could, you know, it could worsen their chances of winning this tournament. But then again, Courtois is also a bit of a controversial character, so it might be great for team cohesion and team spirit, and they might do extremely well without Courtois, who knows. But yeah, they should be getting first within this group. They definitely should. For me, it's between 2 sides who will make it to the second spot, and that's between Romania and Ukraine for me. Ukraine Even though they did qualify only in the playoffs, they had a very difficult group. They were in the group stage with both England and Italy, so it was always going to be tough for them to qualify directly. But they have a very good side, a lot of good players who are playing in the European top as well. I think they've got a very good and exciting mix between experienced players and younger players who have done well previously in under 21 tournaments. So I think Ukraine will get second. Romania, however, I do want to point out they've got a very good record. The only thing is they've not really been tested against very good sides. I think they will get third here. Slovakia, I'm just not expecting a lot from. They've got some good players like a Hanchko, Skriniar, Lobotka, but I just think they lack quality everywhere else. So yeah, and then lastly, Group F. You got Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czechia. Portugal, to me, on paper, should be one of the favorites to win this tournament, but in reality, don't really know. But they have been under very good form under their new manager, Roberto Martinez. You know, his first 10 games with Portugal, he hadn't lost at all. He won every game. They did lose against Slovenia, but they were missing Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva. Portugal should still be getting first. Now, second for me is between Turkey and Czech Republic. Now, even though Turkey did lose 6-1 against Austria, they before that had a very decent run. You know, by some people would call them dark horses. Midfield is strong, the attack is strong. I'm just a little bit worried about the defense. Czechia as well, decent form. Not too many like star-studded players. A lot of players who are playing in the Czech Republic themselves. Again, they have not really been tested against good sides either. Georgia, on the other hand, you know, Kvaratskhelia and Mamardashvili and Mikatatse are not going to carry the whole team. There's just a lack of quality elsewhere. I will predict Turkey to be second, Czech Republic third, and Georgia fourth. Okay, then I need to do third place rankings. I wasn't prepared for this. Okay, realistically speaking, Netherlands could be within the third place ranking because they might draw against Austria, for example, win against Poland, have 4 points, and Austria might also have 4 points. Who else? Switzerland might have 3 points. Croatia, no, I think there will be a lot of draws within Group B, so I don't think Croatia will get through. Let's say Czech Republic will get through. Base teams in order of the best performance as well. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, I mean Switzerland, Romania, Croatia, Slovenia. I'm sorry, Croatia. But yeah, that's my prediction. Then we got round of 16. Germany against Denmark. For me, Germany will take that. Hungary against Italy. Oh, that's an interesting match actually. That could go both ways. But let's go with... You know what? Let's go with Hungary. Let's do it. Spain, Romania. I think Spain will take that. England, Czech Republic. England should take that. Portugal, Switzerland, interesting game as well, but Portugal will take that. Austria, Ukraine, that's a tough one, but Austria will do it. Belgium, Netherlands, that's an interesting match. That's definitely an interesting match. You know what? Netherlands. France against Turkey. France. Okay, quarterfinals, Germany against Spain. That's a big match. I will go with Germany, Portugal, Austria. Let's go with Austria. Netherlands against France. It will be France for sure. England, Hungary will be England. Then you got the semi-finals, Germany against Austria and France against England. That's crazy. I mean, Austria get it here to the semi-finals, while most people will predict them to get third. It's massive. Maybe it's very unrealistic as well. Portugal is probably a better side than them. But you never know what's going to happen in these games, you know? So, Germany, Austria, for me, it will be Germany. I think who will win this. But then you have France against England. You know, those two sides are, in my opinion, the two favorites. You know, they're the two strongest sides who should be winning the tournament. I think France will take this one too. So then the final will be Germany against France. And then I think it will be an upset for Germany in their home country. And France will be the winner. You know, I'm sorry if I offended your country or you think you would do so well. I'm happy for you to prove me wrong. Share me in the comments below what you think of my prediction. Who are you predicting to win the Euros?